Hey, hope to all see you around in the future. Thank you all for the 600 subscribers we're getting up to. Ooh, that's much better. So we got a long journey ahead of us. Praise the Lord for getting us to 600 subscribers. Here, I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna close the door behind. Okay, so on the agenda this week we got the Scottish Festival coming up. So I want to be working on getting my armor prepared for that and getting my gambeson prepared and other things along the way. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at on this channel. So our goal obviously is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So thank you all for getting us here to 600. So, and this is a Monday night chat with God. So just talking about what we did in church. So we learned about, my goodness, my short-term memory cursed it all. Unfortunately, I have short-term memory loss. But I went to church Sunday, learned about the Lord some more for sure, and progressing myself just as an individual. So we're constantly growing and getting closer to God. So, and I hope you guys are all getting closer to whatever your goals are in life. So, whatever they may be. So, I know what mine are. And, yeah, that's that kind of. So, and one of my goals for this channel obviously is the 1,000 subscribers. After that, the sky's the limit. So, and thank you all that have joined us on this night. So, and I look forward to seeing you on future Monday nights. So I'm trying to be consistent as possible on these live streams for you guys, so I have content generated for you guys at all times. And then the Lord inspires me to do all this. Not perfect, and I hope He sees my effort. Though you can't get into heaven through works alone, I still like to build something for Him for sure. So, and working on my personal demons, you know, losing weight, gaining stamina, and bringing hope to the hopeless. Like how you may struggle through adversities. You know, I had cancer about 3 years ago, and what got me through was Jesus for sure. So, if you guys are struggling, you're not alone out there. Not alone. It may seem like you're alone at times, but the Lord is always with you. The passage I remember is like He's with you in the fields. He lays down with you. He's always with you, and that's kind of comforting to know. Through your darkest moments, your friends may not be there, your loved ones may not be there, but He's there with you, right beside you. So. And even though I may not have a million viewers for sure, I do have the viewers that come and they see this afterwards. So this message is for y'all that you're not alone through your struggles in life. He sees you and He hears you. I was lost, but I'm lost but not found. I like that saying. One of the things I had on I'm trying to Sorry, brain fart here. So I try combine spirituality with my SCA experience, just because it kind of helps me focus. Right, I've been at this it's going to go on 2 years now. This may be my second year in the SCA. So, and having a higher purpose definitely helps, right? Gets you through whatever adversity comes your way, whatever struggles you have. He's with you every step of the way, even though you're not perfect. So that's why when people sin, they say basically you're trying to achieve perfection and you're not perfect. No one ever is. So definitely know I'm not. I miss a lot of live streams with y'all, and gonna be working on doing better every time. Better videos as well as time goes on, and getting better as a persona. So kind of fitting my role there and being more entertaining. And getting more combat videos for you guys as well. So that's a lot of my mission and purpose. So, because be hard when you need to be. Speak softly but carry a big stick. I like that saying. So it's just good to be a warrior during the darkest times in your life. And what does that mean? It's just being I think Jordan Peterson talks about that, being the strongest person at your father's funeral. That's kind of nice. I had to be the strongest person at my mom's funeral, so I know what that's like. So, and I hope you guys in some way, wherever that may be, whatever your journey through life is. So my journey is different from yours. Obviously, your goals are always going to be different. Mine is just to take care of my family any means possible. That includes, through this hobby of mine, eventually I'd like it to pay for itself, so to speak. So that's kind of where I'm at in life. So on this journey with y'all. So I do appreciate your all's support throughout the last year. So I will falter, and I'll falter a lot, just like any other normal human being in life. So and let me know if y'all want me to live stream the Scottish Festival. I'm thinking of either doing that or making a dedicated video for y'all. So probably a dedicated video. I still got to do the 500 subscriber video. I got that in the works still working on that. It's just a lot of setup, and I want it to be the best video I could possibly put out for y'all. We just crossed 600 subscribers as of today, and I want to thank every last one of you, including the one person watching, or 3 people. I can't tell without my glasses. So, we're gonna have a long road ahead of us, and we all have different goals in life, and I look forward to smashing those goals, for Christ. If I make a dime or not, I don't personally care. Can't say one of my friends, money's never been an objective in my life, especially when you come close to death. You learn the value of what money is. It's about zero. Stop thinking about money when you're lying in bed waiting to die. That's like the worst. And be like, do what you gotta do. Kind of get to that point in life. So, and now I gotta fight this demon. And my mom never slayed this demon, and so I'm working towards it. So losing weight. So still about 290. My waist size has come down, so making some good progress there. Got the caloric intake right around 1,200 calories. Doing was it Dr. Now's diet? So low carb, moderate protein, and high fat. So basically keto. So, and I'm increasing the weight on my armor. I'm actually gonna be building a what they call it, placard. Placard, yeah, it has folds. It's basically armor for my where my thighs are, because I'm actually getting more leg now. Since I'm losing so much weight, my belly's retreating. I have leg armor. Or exposed leg. I gotta cover up with armor now. So, gotta make sure to always improve the armor as they push forward. So, once I'm content with suit 1, suit 2 will be in progress. So, I'm sure you guys saw some of the. If you guys haven't, I'm working on another suit for a friend of mine. He has a brigandine, so it'll be an interesting challenge to take on. So I've been enjoying that process, just kind of like learning, right? You're always going to be learning in life. And it kind of just helps you be a better man, right? You're never content unless you're building something, providing for your family, and yeah, you're just building something and providing for your family, building your own little personal empires, whatever they may be. So, and the Lord, He gifts you, or I wouldn't say gifts. He gives you responsibilities, and what you do with those is your own doing, so to speak, right? I kind of like that saying, with great power comes great responsibility. That includes all gifts given to you in life. So, one man may turn $10 into $1 billion empire, right? So, or one man may just turn into a sandwich if he get to the next day, right? So just every day is a battle, every day is a struggle, every week, and you just gotta keep pushing forward no matter what. So, because there's a lot of people counting on you, whether you think about it or not. There's someone always counting on you, as a man, as a father, mother, whatever it may be. There's someone always going to be counting on you. You may not see it in the here and now, but when you're gone, your family will be left behind to figure out how important you kind of were in life. So that was our mom. She kind of was like the forgiving matriarch, I guess. I'm trying to carry on that mission as well, like trying to repair family bonds. That was her mission throughout life. So I'm just carrying on her legacy. So what else is there? So it's probably hard to interact with someone that's wearing a helmet, I imagine. So, but I need content for the channel, so every bit helps. And this is definitely an interesting Monday night, I should call it. So Monday night number 4 is on the inside of the house because the rainy weather and some other things it wasn't able to account for. So here we are making the best of it. So trying to keep up with my battle standard. 1 hour every Monday, me and God hanging out and sharing that experience with y'all. So, and yeah, it's just kind of like what this Monday is, just spending time with the Lord and growing as individuals. So and I've noticed the Monday nights definitely helps me clear my head and plan for the week ahead, like a general, planning a battle plan. I'm sure you guys have days like that as well. You have a specific day where you take in the week's trials and tribulations, victories, defeats, and then plan the next week, or plan the next day, however you guys do it. So thank you all for joining us as well, by the way, everyone that's been here. It's been quite an honor for you guys to be here, honestly, and I'm just still taken aback by how many people we've amassed. world's definitely changed over the last 10 years. So I wasn't too sure with this content how many people I would attract. So it's good to see that people are interested in this type of thing. If you guys have any questions as well, I'm always here to answer your questions, whatever they may be, SCA, whatever. I'm not really a pastor per se, so I'm not probably best on that. You know, I had a supernatural encounter and I felt like I was unarmed, so to speak. So I wonder what else. What does this do? Touch on. Video fixed. Make small adjustment to start the video. Thank you all for joining me on Monday night. Chat with God, basically. That's what Monday nights are. Hanging out and just reflecting on life. So life's a journey. You shouldn't do it alone, right? I'm trying to think what else to include on Monday nights. Perhaps Bible study as well. The missus kind of suggested that I should be doing Bible study. So that's something to think about. Also, we can just reflect on just the week in general. We can enjoy some somber silence as well tonight. Just enjoying the somber silence. Any prayer requests tonight? How's it going? Just glad to see you. I'm glad to see you here. I'm bad with intros. Any prayer requests tonight, friend? See what we can look on today. Well, some people like to look at modern type of things today and look up things. So I guess that's some things we can do ourselves. We can look at kind of the world around us. So I would like to do a prayer request for those in Georgia affected by the hurricane. So if you're all affected by it, I'm praying for you guys. And if I had the means, I'd be out there right now on the front lines with y'all. So I'm pretty close to it as well. We're here in Alabama, so it's kind of a travesty to see that level of destruction. So if any are hurting, I'll pray for you guys as well. So. Life is very difficult, ain't it? Never know what tomorrow brings, or what each week brings, so it's gotta take each day as it comes. So just remember the Lord's with you every step of the way. It's all I can kind of reiterate this night. I'm trying to do the Lord's will, not what I think, but what I'm hearing. So a lot of people like to think with their feelings, like just deny, like feelings come and go. So best be careful with that for sure. Heart is deceitful, so none of us are perfect. We all fall short of grace, the Lord. Yeah, we all fall short of grace. So kind of reiterate what's going to be happening in the next couple weeks. There's a war coming up. I'll be posting details on that, on the war coming up. I'll be trying to get possibly my friend to come out with me, but we'll see on where our finances are during that time period. So finances for this year is probably tight for a lot of people. I can imagine. Budgets are extremely tight this year, but you can overcome that as well. So whatever adversity you're facing, you can definitely overcome it through the Lord. He'll be there every step. He will be there with you every step of the way. So you fear not. All right. I'm not really good at this persona thing as well, so forgive me if I'm not perfect right away. So much to learn, much to do. Next couple months and weeks, the new year that comes should be better than the last. May not feel like it, but every day brings gifts. So when your day comes, you'll never know it. Like a thief in the night, you won't know what day it is. So thank you all for joining us. I appreciate all that come. Lord greets you as well. Brought you here for a reason, for whatever purpose that is. I don't know. You may know, but possibly. But some of you all might be struggling through life, and the Lord hears you. I know I struggle. A lot of fronts, but I found a lot of joy and peace here recently. So I'm just trying to bring that to everyone else every time I come on here through my YouTube as well. So it's a gift and an honor that anyone who shows up here. So I appreciate every last one of you. Every single one of you guys is worth a video. If you look at the amount of videos I put out, each subscriber is worthy of their own video. So they're worthy of their own story. So I'm trying to live up to that, you guys, and progress as a YouTuber. However small I am, even though I've been in YouTube like 15 years. If you look at my YouTube channel history since 2009, it's crazy. Only the last, I think, 2 years I actually wanted to focus on being a YouTuber, more or less, instead of making a vlog. So, and the Lord provided the subscribers, so I'm kind of happy you're all here. It's definitely been interesting reading your guys' comments and going back and forth on things and thinking of new ways to bring content to you guys. The medieval Christian thing I have going on. So, because He definitely brought me to this for a purpose, for a reason. So I'm just trying to basically fulfill my quest. So our modern world has definitely changed over the last even 5 years. I would want to say it's changed so rapidly, it's crazy. So inflation, all that is astronomically changing. It's hard to just keep up with. So we try to hold on to the things that are familiar, things that are forever. So that's why I hold on to the Lord every day. So He's been with me since I can remember. I wasn't raised as a Christian per se, well, it was around enough where I was able to make my own choice in life, and here I am. So trying to serve every day, serve the Lord every day to the best of my abilities. So, and I hope that I'm helping somebody out there, even if this is only for one person, besides myself. I bring someone to Christ, or bring someone to fight their own personal demons, and then eventually come to Him. Because when you have something greater than yourself to live for, you're able to go the next day, go to the next goal, right? See the next day. You want to live, right? You have something worth living for, something more than self, right? We live in a consumeristic world, so just having a higher purpose definitely helps. And even if you're not a Christian, right? You're hearing this message for a reason, right? And if you're in the SCA, yeah, you're welcome here as well. I enjoy the physical activity SCA, right? So kind of the SCA brings cohesion to the chaos that is my mind, right? So I'm able to do multiple things and build a cohesive constellation of ideas to one singular purpose, which is to be a medieval man-at-arms. So, and there's a lot that goes with it. A lot of logistics, I like that. So that's part of why I did that. Build a cart, build a tent, right? And you do this over time. It's just an enjoyable hobby or activity that I wish to share with others, right? Along with my faith, because I'm a faith-based warrior. So. And it's definitely helped me through my journey over the last year with this now. And yeah, just looking forward to more years ahead of me. And if my life is cut short, someone will see this and find the Lord. So that's worth every bit. And I hope my son finds the Lord as well. I'm just having a lot of fun, more or less being my own boss for the most part. God is my ultimate Lord, and then followed by country, right? He puts those in power above us for a reason, right? So being your own business owner is definitely an interesting and scary journey, right? Because you're ultimately not responsible for any revenue you have to pay bills. That's the scariest thing in the world. But each day I'm always surprised. Always surprised. So what the Lord brings. And some days I hit, some days I miss. And I'd love to hear from y'all as well. You guys are all very voyeuristic bunch. I guess it's us millennials that like to observe and not interact too much. I noticed that a lot of us are frightened, scared, I guess, to be hurt. So, it's okay, right? Be bold what you do, right? Because you may live with regrets because you were too shy to do something. I live with regrets from high school, right? I regret not being on the varsity football team, right? I had an opportunity to practice with them, and I just threw it away because I didn't think it was important. I did enjoy the ROTC, and I have cherished memories from those. So, boy howdy, don't live with regrets. You only got one shot at things. Life opportunities only come once in a lifetime. But where God closes one door, He opens 10 more. So don't be afraid either if opportunity passes you by. It probably wasn't meant for you. Or that opportunity lost was there to teach you a lesson of some sort or shape you to be a better person, right? Had many opportunities to be a very rich individual, and the Lord said, no, you're not ready for it. Multiple times. So, got it. Message understood. You can only serve one master, can't serve two, and I kind of get the message that He'll provide, so you need not be afraid. That's very, very hard to not be afraid because it's only in our human nature to be fearful, right? So. I'll be here the next hour to answer any questions or pray for anyone that needs it. I know y'all a silent bunch or you have busy days, you can't be here forever, and I understand. But thank you for the time you did share with me. So. I'd like to thank my my knight as well for repairing this home. The SCA guys are pretty awesome with building things, so it's been kind of a blessing to experience that firsthand. So this helmet I would pretty much trust with my life at this point. So So some of the things we're going to be doing in the future as well is I'm going to be doing a tent episode. But before then, I'm going to have another video, and when that's done, you'll know that's foreshadowing that tent series. So every day is a blessing, right? We should enjoy the fruits of our labor, so to speak. Tomorrow is never promised. Tomorrow's never promised, so toast the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for this bountiful meal. Yeah, the meal we had today. Thank you for the bountiful meal. And thank you for the drink we're about to receive. I should have blessed you a little bit earlier. I'm sorry, I'm always slow, as the missus says. I'm slow. So please forgive me. Can't drink it. Lesson learned. Take the helmet off before you drink. Oh, heavy. What else can we talk about? As I repeated before and previous things, the Lord does talk to you in whatever way it works, right? So, and I think my pastor said, test the spirit and you'll know where it's from, whether it's from the Lord or not. So the Lord will definitely speak to you. However, whatever your language is, He'll speak to you, right? Whatever brings you to Him. So whatever form that may take. So you'll hear a lot of stories like that, right? Right. There's no atheist in a foxhole type of thing. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? Moved our Monday night talks to the inside because it's raining and kind of hard to have a fire in the rain. So, but I still want to keep the schedule that we have going, and to make beautiful content for you guys as much as I can provide. So. And how is your blessed week going? I hope it's going well. And if it's not, may the Lord bless your week coming ahead and give you strength and courage to get through each day. Speaking of which, like a prayer for my neighbor down the road. I believe someone passed away, saw, police and a hearse at their house. So I did a prayer for them and their family and their healing as they lost a loved one, it seems. I don't know the neighbors, but those particular neighbors at least. I may have seen them once or twice as I passed through, but think of them in your prayers tonight. May do an extra long live stream tonight just to show that I am trying this with this channel more than anything. Besides being close to the Lord is the most important thing in my life right now. Hence the channel, all this, though ultimately meaningless, not meaningless, but like can't bribe your way into heaven, but in the Bible he does appreciate people's efforts. Like what's it, David's temple, right? So he definitely sees who you are as an individual. So I hope he sees my effort. I hope Mom sees my effort for sure. Feels like you have, was it? Feels like you're on the shoulder of giants, trying to get stuff done. So I'm all way ahead of me, and even business and sales, right? I have 100 something odd sales, and she's done 1,000 Avon sales. She tried so hard to be your own business individual, and that's what I want to do, is to honor her memory by making a successful business in whatever form that takes. Doesn't necessarily need to be what I want it to be. Whatever form that takes. Or at least this inspire people's, inspire people, right? So that's what my mom would want. I'm sure that's what you guys want in life, is to be inspired and motivated every day to get up and do what must be done, as the Emperor would say in Star Wars. And if any of you guys are in doubt what this channel is, it's in the description. It's a medieval Christian channel. That's the primary focus of being the medieval crusader, because I am a Christian and I do like the crusader type theme, primarily in the 14th century. My armor was a 14th century template when I initially cut and designed it. So, and then in my research, I actually was finding what happened to the Knights Templar after, what happened to the Knights Templar after the Friday the 13th, and it's very interesting. A lot of them basically went to other organizations. Like, what would happen in today's world if an organization fell apart? People wouldn't just poof, right? They go elsewhere. That's kind of what happened. And there's an order, the Orders of Christ in Portugal, and they are basically the direct descendants of the Templars, because they switched. Portugal, I guess, was protecting that particular sect or order in their country, and they had to basically rebrand. Is basically what happened to a lot of the Templars. Is the main organization was disbanded and they rebranded. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my next armor set, is rebranding. He sees you, so, and he hears you, your struggles, and your victories. So, which is comforting. I don't know why people are not comforted by that, and it just seems crazy to me. You're not comforted by that. Like, going through things alone sucks. I don't know how else to describe it. When I was going through chemotherapy and all that, going through the hospital, waiting basically to die, there was one person that was always with me, and I learned not to feel sorry for myself anymore, and I learned to just help those around me, and that, I don't know, that's all I could do. That's the only, and it's through suffering I found purpose. I'm still struggling, obviously, with my purpose in life and doing what's right, and hence why I'm here on this channel. Hence why I'm doing this every Monday night, and just trying to get disciplined and organized and meet God, God's expectation of me. As my pastor said, we strive for excellence. Can't be perfect. We strive for excellence in all that you do. I've always pondered on that for a long while, even before this pastor. And it makes sense when you think about it. Right? I think my friend says we strive for perfection, settle for excellence, which makes perfect sense, right? Because if you have a goal that's unattainable, you're trying to get to it. Through the process of trying to get there, you'll achieve heights you never thought were possible before. So, but in life, you also gotta set realistic goals to achieve, because never winning a victory feels. I mean, it messes with your psyche, not being able to find the little victories in life, whatever they may be. So set daily goals for yourself, right? And then extrapolate. I think you can extrapolate out a week effectively. From there, a month. Don't go beyond that. You can kind of plan savings one way or the other, but life is chaos. Things change, things happen. So you can't prepare for everything, but you can prepare for most things. The Lord will prepare you with the wisdom to get through those difficult times. Hello, weary wanderer. How goes your blessed night? I see you're skittish. Perhaps we should do a live stream with games as well, because this is originally a gaming channel, so perhaps I can do that tonight for y'all as well. Do you guys like Space Marine? Space Marine 2, have you guys played that game so far? And what are your thoughts about it? I thought it was, me personally, I thought it was a return to form, going back to an era where gaming is perfect. Not perfect, but you know what I'm saying, where it had edge to it, where it was awesome. They seemed to strive for better. I was pretty blown away by Space Marine 2. I didn't think they could pull it off. I was so worried it would be pretty cringe. Let's see if I can get some people on this channel. Because it's never been good to be alone. Because the Lord is always with you. I'm actually curious what I sound like. Here, let me listen to myself real quick. Testing. And listen to myself on my computer. Oh, I'm like delayed a couple seconds. People have been saying stuff. Oh, I didn't even see the chats. What makes you happy? Hold up. Let me make this. I didn't That's why I need, preparation. Let me stop listening to myself. That's what I get for not being prepared and having, because normally it comes on a little window on this phone here, and I see it over there. So like, okay, I've been not paying attention, you guys. So my apologies. So let me get my glasses on and see what y'all been saying, because what makes you happy? Here recently, the Lord. It brings me great joy in life. What up? The helmet is actually awesome. Do you do metalworking? Yes, I do. I actually built the entire armor. Do you enjoy the feeling that eating small survive faster than me over a week or so? Bowl. Probably should stop with anything that hurts you, right? You probably should stop that. Just saying. Like, shouldn't be hurting yourself. Why does God want me to eat next? I mean, you have free will. You eat what you want. If you noticed, if you read the Bible, it gives you free will to make decisions on your own. Right? You're made in the image of God, so very interesting chat. I missed all that. So, do you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about? My bad, guys. So far, it's been the most successful live stream so far. So I'll probably go another 30 minutes. But yeah, I love metalworking. So this particular helmet, though, I did not make. I actually purchased the main frame, but we did do this part. So me and the Knight worked on this part 8 hours just to get this little thing, the hinge, because I got tired of straining my fingers through the metal here to get the strap on my chin. So that's some of the metal work we did do. Also did this right here, casted some silver into a cross. So yeah, I love doing metal work. Got another piece over here as well. So nice hunk of silver. So we actually have a eBay store, so you can buy some of the stuff. But I'm not promoting that right now. Just kind of answering your question: do I do metal work? And the answer is yes, yes. And I quite enjoy it. I'm actually going to be doing some metal work on getting the pommel and the crossguard on my sword that I'm working on, my weapon. Getting that all worked out. It's been a very chaotic day for sure, but very awesome day. You guys ever like what's the word? Just admire God's painting in the sky, basically, as I call it, like the weather. You just watch it, and it's kind of just a beautiful sight to behold every day. Just how it's both the same and always different. I find that very interesting. So, I'm sure you've seen that with clouds, right? Everyone can imagine what a cloud is, but it's always the same but different, and it's always amazing to me. Because God's in the beautiful things, paintings, and that's probably how he like. I mean, look at this universe; it's an immaculate masterpiece, right? Have you guys ever seen Nebulous? Case in point, right? Nebulous, and then like rivers, estuaries, the seas, right? It's just so beautiful and intricate that stuff is crafted over time, right? And it's just interesting to see that. I was watching a video today of people hiking on a spines of mountains. I was like, just how beautiful the entire scenery is, that entire atmosphere. No man created that, right? I was like, it just blows my mind sometimes. What about you guys? Have you guys seen any amazing landscapes that you just are in awe of? That was created by the creator of the universe, essentially, over a period of time, right? Because he's like a rule maker, right? So it's just interesting. And thank you for joining us, by the way. Glad to have you all on this Monday Night Talk with God, and just spending time with Him and fellow Christians and those that are interested in Christ or medieval things, right? So you don't have to be a Christian to enjoy my channel. All are welcomed. I will not discriminate. So, you're all here for a reason. So. Explain to me, blah, blah, blah. What about your week? What have you guys been up to? Anything amazing? Or anything that made you think about just how blessed you are in life? And also, anyone who's watching this as well, and anyone in the watching in the future, if there's content you want me to bring to the Monday Night Talks as well, I'm all for it. Or if you enjoyed me being indoors versus outdoors, let me know. I'm always trying to improve the videos. I just like, camping and whatnot. So I'm trying to bring that to those that may not have it. If you guys enjoy camping as well, I will definitely make sure to record more footage when I'm going camping if you guys are into that. Because I'm building, like I said, I have a tent series coming up. I have another video that's going to be a prelude to that. And I hope you guys enjoy that video. It's going to be included in the 500 subscriber video. So, as the thank you video. I'm both looking forward to it and not looking forward to getting that content created. It's just finding the timing and coordinating with my people here to get it done, because it's gonna be a pretty big video for this small channel for sure. But I want to. You guys are worth the effort for sure. You guys pulled it off, and I thank you all. So now I could say it was me, my brilliance. Like, no, you guys had to share. You guys had to spread the word and watch the content. So it's not. I just provide. And you guys. Right, that's so powerful. Like if you guys ever DoorDash or those platforms, that is so powerful. The trust-based system, right? So you know how powerful it is. So thank you all for enjoying the content. Let's see if you guys said anything. Nope. What are some songs you guys enjoy as well? I'm going to try to learn to play the guitar. I have a guitar that I haven't picked up yet. And I feel in my heart I should learn how to use it and integrate it somehow into this channel as well. I think that's lost a lot of people, like developing skills, right, outside of their norm. So a lot of my friends get dead set in their ways. Like, I've only done XYZ for my entire life. Like, yeah. What happens when that industry collapses, or whatever your skill set is? What happens when that's no longer viable, right? I'm a software engineer, and a lot of my career is coming into question here recently with AI. So it's like, so just learning to adapt to the changing world, right? So a lot of people are going to analog stuff. So, very interesting. And I'm going to be keeping this channel as natural as possible. There's going to be some AI stuff in here because it's just the tool that's just being developed like crazy, like the music, right? So I like to get my own music actually made rather than use AI, but I myself am limited in that regard. I don't want to make your ears bleed. Ugh. What kind of questions do you guys have about like medieval combat in general? I'm sure you guys seen some of the videos before. If you haven't, go ahead and check out my channel. I have videos of my SCA practices, which is the prelude to the wars, which is they have a couple hundred combatants on each side fighting in a basically the best way to describe it is football with sticks, right? So it is actually hard suit combat. Without this stuff, without the helmet, uh, people would get seriously injured or killed. And I wanted to make a video to show the power of my hammer. I think a lot of YouTubers they use watermelons as a because those head analogs are pretty expensive. I was looking them up, $180 for some of those things, the zombie heads and whatnot. I was like, I see what they're doing. I don't quite want to spend that kind of money yet until this channel is generating some sort of revenue to offset that. So let me know if you guys want to see a video like that in the future on a short, because I'm always thinking of new ideas to bring to you guys on this channel on the shorts. And if you guys know the shorts, I'm just taking clips of my videos that I've made or imagery that speaks to my soul. I share with y'all. So whether you agree or not agree, it's not the point. It's just the getting up every day, making a good morning video, making 3 videos a day on the shorts. Because you hear other YouTubers will talk about the algorithm. Yeah, it's AI thing, right? To bubble up and sort and push content to people, right? So I have to contend with that. What I want to do it as organically and humanly as possible, right? So because like to bend your knee to some sort of invisible algorithmic nonsense. I just we're human beings, so we weren't built that way. To think of things in algorithm form, right? We weren't built that way. we converse, we share ideas, we have fun, right? We share experiences and maybe wrong, maybe right, but at the end, we use that to our advantage, right? That's where I think a lot of human intelligence is far superior than any AI, right? Because we experiment. AI can't do that because you can even look at it and it. So, I think that's where. I don't know why I ramble on about things, but I just find talking just about every topic under the sun is just interesting. Whew. Any guys partake in the medieval combat at all, or interested in that stuff? I can share links with you guys as well. I think on every video I actually have our society, our local chapter, Shire of Glenree, which is in northern Alabama. So if you guys are in northern Alabama, definitely could love to have you guys on board. Or if you guys are willing to take the pilgrimage, or what do they call that? I forget the name of it. But anyways, if you're willing to travel, we'd love to have you for sure. So, and tell them Thomas sent you. That's what my name is known in the SCA. Simply Thomas. So, I'm going to be going another 30 minutes or so just because I've been having a lot of fun with talking about, you know, SCA stuff, God, and all that stuff with y'all, and actually reading your comments or chat messages over there, which I now I know I probably should do in front of my computer so I can see your guys' chats, because as I said before, it's supposed to show up with the phone, but it doesn't. So, and if you guys want to see more combat content related stuff, I'll try to get a sparring partner as well, so we can make some more sparring content and going back and forth and all that. Because the SCA, we only do practices about once a week or every other week, depending on the weather. So I'm actually limited on the content generation in that regard. It's not like this ain't like a video game channel where I can just go play a game and generate content. I have to get with people. So if you guys are wondering why my channel is inconsistent with that a little bit, that's why. It's because I have to go to each event and record and make sure the content is to my liking, right? And I'm still new YouTuber, so to speak, still getting into my filling in my shoes and my role as a business owner and YouTuber. So I want to be growing, right, as we all do every day. And I hope this is better this week than last week or the day prior. So, and I love to hear you guys' feedback for sure. So I'll be posting on the community things so you guys can tell me your thoughts, because you all have voting powers, right? And this is a channel you guys are all crafting. This is build your own adventure, basically, or building the atmosphere you guys want to consume and enjoy. And I wouldn't say this is a conservative space, but it's a Christian space. And I hate using that terminology and that modern verbiage. It's a Christian channel, so if you enjoy the content, you're all welcome here. It doesn't matter. Hate me, love me, doesn't matter. Love to have you, right? I want to see if you guys said anything. And thank you who has stayed with me this far. I know I'm a very interesting person. Maybe. Or a boring person, I don't know. It's one of those things. You can only gauge success based off views or the attention span metrics. I don't like doing that, so I'd rather hear from you guys. But we don't always get what we want, so we'll be here every week crafting, just crafting this community together, crafting this order, like I said, Order of St. Michael. So that's what this my order is going to be, Order of St. Michael. So, and we take each day and strive. We strive for perfection, self-excellence each day. So. And if you guys have any questions as well, I'm all ears. We got about another 20 minutes on the board, and then I'm going to bid you all farewell and be working on tomorrow's shorts, taking clips that I think are artistically beautiful or say something to those people who only have just a few moments to give me, right, out of their life, their busy life, because you guys are slamming it every day, taking care of your family. So I thank you all who even spend 6 seconds with me. I appreciate it, because I'm a busy man too, so I understand, right? So I understand what the shorts are all about, because you may only have that much time in between getting up and feeding the kids. Because I'll find myself in between delivery runs or making money or taking care of the family, just mere moments to make a short for you guys, and I'll do that. So this year's been especially kind of rough, so I understand everyone being extremely busy. Everyone has 3, 4 jobs. And if you guys can share as well, even to 1 or 2 buddies, this helps phenomenally. It You can show the power of the Lord through word of mouth, right? So that used to be the thing back in the day for all this YouTube stuff. So I want to spread this channel organically. So just share it. Definitely helps. And yeah, 600 subscribers. That's crazy. It's crazy at 500. So 600 is pretty crazy too. And the point of view videos, do you guys enjoy that content? So I gotta be making more. I'll probably be making more of that in the future, specifically at practices and at wars. I kind of want to make more interesting content. Practices, we're kind of working on form and finesse and things we want to improve on. A lot of my stuff I want to improve on is currently stamina. So I'm gonna be running a lot. You're gonna see my videos. I'm gonna be doing a lot more running than I normally would. If you look at the videos last year to this year, 5 steps in the backyard used to kill me. Now I'm running around like a madman. So now I need to add more armor to weigh me down so I can build up the stamina even more. At some point, suit 3 or 4, I'm gonna be going for actually winning fights in the SCA, like tournament stuff. But I haven't earned that suit yet. I'm still 290 pounds. I need to be at my goal weight of 190. And then we're gonna work on winning tournaments for you guys. Right now, you're gonna see me lose a lot and be punished for it. But in the process, you're gonna see me get better every day. Especially with my poleaxe. I'm a lot more confident this year than I was when I started last year. And you'll see those in the videos, how I'm blocking incoming shots and able to actually deliver shots. And with not much force, just enough to say hello, because I'm not trying to hurt my friends. But in wars, the actual war events, I'll be going full bore. So, and I'm looking forward to doing point of view videos better this year at Castle Wars than last year. Because last year, I tried to get a lot of content. It's just, when you're out camping, it's different. So now I know to bring battery backups and I'm probably going to build something to make sure there's a battery backup that's powering my point of view camera in fights, because that camera doesn't last very long, maybe about an hour or 2. So I got to keep that in mind when I'm on the field. And then this year, I'm going to make sure I set up my camera in the correct spot. There's a spot, beautiful spot that the guys had last year. You guys probably seen the content, probably not, where he's able to get an excellent shot of the battle, the castle battle. So I'm gonna make sure to put my camera set up in that area and get some wonderful shots this year. And my goal for this year is to stay in the fight from beginning to end. Last year I only was able to last only the castle fight. There was 4 other fights after that, and I was only had enough stamina for the castle fight. So, and I felt awful after it too. This year I want to be running with the best of them and staying in the fight all the way to the end. I think our group lost 4 times too, so I want to work on make sure our team actually wins. So the Winry needs to win, Castledale. So the meta, and if you guys ever look at history, the meta basically is spears. Spears in melee are going to rule the battle. That's why they call it the king of the battlefield. Spears and arrows, archers, ranged weapons, but spears especially, phalanx and all that stuff. Having fought that in real life now, I see why. They can poke you before you can poke them, and they're gonna win, obviously. And my 1v1 skills against a spearman is a-okay, but spearmen do not fight by themselves. They fight in groups. So it's like a Spearman Hunter pack. And you're going to hear that from a lot of SCA people that Spearmen suck. Only because they're the kings of the battlefield. So if you're a sword and board guy, your main role is just to protect. You're going to be defensive. My role as Poleaxe is to defeat shieldmen. I cannot defeat spearmen. I can try, but I'm going to die in that fight, that engagement if I'm not poke them. So, and if you watch some of my videos, I've been learning how to catch weapons with the end of the weapon. How to catch them, right? And offline attacks and come in. So, because a lot of my SCA buddies, they actually have weapons that are longer than mine. I actually have a very short weapon relative to what they got. I got a 6-foot weapon, which is historical, right? About as tall as the actual user. That's a poleaxe. They're rocking about 7.5 feet, so they got about almost 2 feet on me. So I am always on the offensive. If you watch my videos, you'll see me always closing distance, and they'll be asking, "Why do you do that?" It's like I have to close this. I have to close the distance as much as possible, and choke up and get in that kill. Because poleaxe is good at B and A range. So that's what they call A, B, and C range. C is your maximum range. You can hit targets. B range is like mid range, and then A range is close, like on the nose basically. And my weapon is pretty good at B and A range. I'm getting better at it. C range, I gotta work on that because I'm getting destroyed. Watch me, I get destroyed at C range, and I try not to I try not to hang out there too much because they close it. Spearmen or swordsmen close the distance anyways on me. So, because I don't have a big shield protecting my left side, so something I work on is also like thanks to the stamina, pulling out, retreating, getting faster, but it's not gonna be my main bread and butter because of the heavy armor just yet. So, and we got about another 10 minutes. If you guys have any questions, love to hear them. If you guys been enjoying the live stream as well, go ahead and like it as well. Like and share. Wait a minute, is this one just me? I wonder. You silly man. Have you been talking to yourself again? At the very least, you got a lot of content generated. And probably someone staying around and listen just enough to your ramblings. Hey, nice to see you. Got about 10 minutes left in the live stream. Oh man, they're so fickle. So fickle. Ah, he said hello. afternoon or night or whatever time it is where you're at. Got about 3 minutes left in the live stream. If you guys have any questions, I'm all ears. If you ignore me, God must as well. I'll continue making red waters. I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't see the chat. I think you missed the part where I said I did not see the chat earlier. So I'm not ignoring you, brother. My apologies. He hears you, as do I. I see you. Truth shall set you free, by the way. So, I mean, if you're hurting yourself, perhaps you should get help, possibly. Shouldn't be hurting yourself. Awesome. No, I read your comments. You're either serious or you're trolling me, which is fine. I come from the 90s, so trolls are... I'm accustomed to them, and I love to troll sometimes myself. So, no worries, no harm, no foul. And thank you for having me and leaving so many awesome chats behind. Very interesting chats. Well, it seems you're having a good night at least, so that's good to hear. I can't speak for the Lord what He wants you to do next. You have to kind of read your Bible, see what He wants you to do, or as the saying goes, the truth shall set you free. So. Interesting. I don't think I'm not that old. I was born in the 80s. I don't think I've heard the word of God my entire life. So that's just a recent thing, going through cancer and actually having... I know some people won't believe, but I had a supernatural encounter with the enemy, and also God as well was there too. So it's one of those things where I know that it exists, so it's kind of, I can't deny, and that's why I'm trying to be better. But yeah, it should be. Lord doesn't want you to hurt yourself, that's for sure. and He hears your pains and your suffering and whatever you're going through life. He hears you. You have to kind of want the help because we have free will to do what we want. That's kind of the point of Satan rebelling against God. That should tell you all you need to know about your Creator. That He's given you free will to make up your mind what you're going to do with that freedom of yours. You're going to serve Him or kind of like serve yourself type of thing. So, because He wants you to genuinely love Him. He can make you a robot, but I mean, is that really love? If you train someone up, force them to love you. So I appreciate the freedom He's given me in life. Freedom to be here and talk with you and perhaps plant some seeds. He does love you, so that I know is true. As I lie dying in the hospital, right, I felt all the emotions you can think of: depression, sadness, pitifulness, and then I guess I just found God. So and I'll pray for you, sir. One that seems to be hurting so. You came to my channel for a reason, and I'll pray for you that you find healing in life and that you come to the Lord through your suffering, through your pain, or whatever it is. I pray you find healing. And so all I can be is a vessel for His voice. I can't speak for Him, but He hears you. And try not to live your life with regrets. I've had family members that had regrets in life, or they lived for selfish desires and didn't know the Lord in the end. And I prayed for them. Because I want to see you in paradise, right? I want to see you in heaven, the pearly gates. Because death smiles at us all. All you can do is smile back, right? Or so the saying goes. So I don't fear death like I used to, right? It's when you know. I don't know. I can say that with certainty now. I faced death on multiple occasions now, through cancer and through a life, or someone attempting to end me. So when you go through that, it kind of wakes you up a bit. And I pray that Lord comes to you in some way, whether your dreams or visions or however He talks to you. Like He speaks through me, through basically what I'm doing. And He cares about you. I know not your name. I have never met you. I know He cares about you and your well-being and your soul. So even if I saved one soul tonight, this live stream, this whole channel, this endeavor is worth it. So the Lord called me on this journey for a reason, and here I stand as a testament to that. And here I hope my channel stands for all of eternity, as long as I guess the internet's up, to help those that need help. So I'm apologizing for ducking. I don't have good eyesight. I need glasses to see. So actually, that's why I'm trying to read your guys' comment if you guys are sharing anything. So I'll probably be ending in the next 5 minutes. So I'll be doing a quick prayer for y'all and then sending y'all our separate paths. And I hope to see y'all next week for sure. I'll have more content and better content and hopefully more people to bring to the Lord, more souls to hear his message. Not my message, his message. So I gotta get better at reading the Bible and sharing his word. That's helped me through my darkest times, and I'm sure it'll help you. More than confident. If you guys have any questions about the medieval stuff as well, all ears. Because a lot of what I do is for that. This is spirituality and combat. And it's not actual real combat like what's in Ukraine, but it's to simulate combat. Because, you know, single death is a tragedy. So, not to be taken lightly. Oof. And I hope to see you all on Wednesday as well. I'll be doing Pale practice. Thursdays are usually up in the air, but I'm trying to maintain my Wednesday night Pale practices. So, because like the rest of y'all, I work for a living, right? And there's some days I'm not able to get back in time, or the weather's not perfect, sun may never shine. But I'll keep making content, daily content for you guys to give hope, inspire you, or in whatever fashion it helps you. I hope it does. And I'll pray for your salvation. I'll pray that you get through any obstacles in your life, any challenges, trials, and tribulations. So. I'm gonna be at a minute left. I thank you for joining us though as well and commenting. I apologize for not responding sooner. Still do. So next week should be even better, as I can respond to that a little better. So, and I think I'll probably do an indoor next week as well. It seems to be a little more controlled than outdoors. Even though I enjoy doing the outdoors, I'll probably do that every other week. So I'm going to close this live stream with a prayer. So I'm going to put my helmet back on. Father, I thank you for our live stream tonight and those that we met along the way during this live stream. I hope you heal those that are lost or brokenhearted tonight, or that are going through physical ailments. I thank you for all those that we've counted along the way, helped along the way, and brought closer to you, Lord. And Lord, I just pray that tomorrow you bring them the answers they seek. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed night.